Well, hi everyone. Welcome. My name is Macy Lee, and I'm the manager of science and programs for Curves. Before we get started, I have a quick question for you because I love for these to be interactive. How many of you have set a New Year's resolution to lose a little weight? You can type in the chat, you can unmute. I'd love to know how many of you are joining me in this weight loss this year. Great. I see a few yeses coming in. That's fantastic. Well, let's get started with today's presentation with the word association. I want you to type in the chat again, the first thing that comes to mind when you hear the word deficit. And I'll give you a few moments for that. What do you think of when you hear the word deficit? Deficit, less, loss. Absolutely. You guys are on the right track here. So, would it be a budget deficit? Or maybe an account deficit. There's also like a goods or services deficit, which I know we've all heard about in the news recently in the last few months. There's a fiscal deficit, maybe even a point deficit when it comes to the score of a game. Most of us associate the word deficit with something bad. And you're all saying loss, shortage. So, yeah, that tends to be something in the negative. By definition, the word deficit means the amount by which something is too small. Well, today we're going to put a little spin on things. We're going to talk about an entirely different kind of deficit, and that is a calorie deficit, or if you're in Australia, New Zealand, a kilojoule deficit. This is a good type of deficit if you're wanting to lose weight, which most of us just said that's one of our New Year's resolutions for this year. This is a tried and true weight loss approach that has been around for ages. I'm sure all of us are in that same boat where we're feeling the effects of the holiday food hangover. Maybe a little sluggish, maybe our clothes are fitting a little snugger and kind of giving us a bear hug. So, what a better way to start shedding pounds in the new year? For many of us, the new year means a new mindset, and we're ready to make a shift from eating our weight in foods to how do we undo this holiday waistline. And in order for you to do so, we need to learn about calorie deficit dieting and how to find the perfect balance for you, because it is not one size fits all. When done correctly, a calorie deficit can be a good means to lose weight in inches, but if not done correctly, it can have the adverse effect and instead it can actually do harm. When we take in fewer calories, a deficit, than what we are used to, our body starts burning fat. And just kind of give me a yes on this one here. How many of us want to burn fat? Absolutely. I think that's what we're looking for. We all want to burn fat this year, right? Protect our muscle mass. I'm sure if we were in, oh, I see thumbs up. Someone's using the emojis. I'm seeing some big yeses. Absolutely. That's fantastic. So, how do we go about doing that? Well, a correct calorie deficit is made up of the right number of calories from the right foods in order to maintain our health and achieve our fitness goals. Simply put, when we eat the same number of calories that our body needs, we maintain. When we take in more calories than what our body needs, we gain. And when we eat less calories than what our body needs, we lose. When you take in fewer calories, your body turns to its own food storages, which is typically our body fat, to get the energy it needs. When this happens, you are considered to be in a calorie deficit because your body must first burn fat, then it turns to burning things like glycogen, which is blood sugar or other carbohydrates, resulting in that weight loss. So, how do we create a healthy calorie deficit? I have a few tips for you, and you may want to grab a pen and jot some of these down. First and foremost, make protein a priority. Not only is protein essential in any healthy eating plan, but it helps curb hunger too. Protein is even more important when you are regularly engaging in a full body workout like the curve circuit because it aids in repairing your muscles so they can grow stronger. And protein is the only macronutrient that your body can't store for future use. So it's vital to get the adequate amount of protein every day. Smart protein choices include eggs, lean meats, fish, low fat dairy, tofu, nuts, and even nut butters. Number two, eat small, frequent meals throughout the day. From a very young age, we're taught to eat 3 meals a day: breakfast, lunch, dinner. If you're following a healthy eating weight loss plan, adding several mini meals throughout the day is a better option, which ensures that your metabolism is going to be strong and your body is getting a steady stream of nutrients throughout the day. This concept also helps avoid hunger pains, which can in turn stabilize your blood sugars and help you create healthy eating habits. Tip number three, don't drink your calories. I'm sure we all have that favorite go to beverage of choice each day. Maybe it's sweet tea or an iced coffee with cream. Or for many of us, I personally know it's more than a splash of cream, right? We add in those maca chakalaka, flavors in there. Some of us, it's lemonade or sodas. This is the easiest way to create a healthy calorie deficit is to cut back on the sugary or alcoholic drinks. All of them provide lots of calories and no sense of fullness, and therefore they're one of the biggest culprits of weight gain and other health problems. Number four, prepare healthy eating plan. When you order meals at a restaurant, you don't know if they're tossing in extra tabs of butter or tablespoons of salt. When you prepare meals at home, you know exactly what's going into them. Plus, you'll save money, reducing the number of times per week that you eat out or order in takeout. It's an easy way to stay on track with your healthy eating plan and to lose weight. And I have a fifth one. So, last but not least, go to curves. When you work out at curves, you create a calorie deficit because each workout increases the number of calories your body is burning. In just 30 minutes on the curve circuit, you'll get a full body workout that includes strength training and cardiovascular activity. And as a result, your metabolism revs up, but so does your energy. Another amazing benefit of joining Curves is that it's more than just a gym for fitness. You can upgrade your membership to include our nutrition and weight management program. And our program has been researched by health and nutrition experts. And it'll give you guidance on a plan for healthy weight loss. During your one on one coaching sessions with a Curves coach, you can discuss calorie deficit dieting as well as foods you can eat, lifestyle changes you can make, and overall well being. What a better way to lose weight than connecting with a community of women at Curves that share the same goals that you do? And remember, excuses don't burn calories. There's no better time to focus on your health and nutrition than the start of a new year. Right now is the perfect time. So, as we start 2023 off on the right foot, I encourage you to head over to your local Curves today for the tools and support you need to set the stage for a healthier, more active future. If there's not a Curves near you, that's okay. Go to curves.com to learn more about our at home workout, My Curves on Demand, and our nutrition and weight management program. And if you want to learn more about calorie deficit, I just put the link to our blog article in the chat. So I'd love for you to click on that to learn more about calorie deficit. Does anyone have any questions? I'd be happy to answer questions. You can unmute or type into the chat. Well, thank you all so much for joining us today. I hope you'll join me next week when we continue conversations about healthy eating plans. Have a great